Hello, everybody. Uh, let's get started this morning. I'm excited. I'm going to have to be brief today. I've got a follow-up appointment for that wrist surgery that I had. Um, that is early. So I'll be a little bit faster today, but it should be good. I think we're going to at least do one of these and maybe touch up like these two pictures just a little bit. Actually, I think this one's doing okay. I should have done a little bit more around it, but it's fine. This one, I want to add just a little bit more like difference because it's a little too even as far as like colors go and everything. But before we do that, I think we're going to do a quick treble clef with some chords because there is a paragraph about chords. So we're going to do a treble clef. Okay, and then go like this. I remember as a kid when like doing treble clefs was like the fancy thing that we learned to do in my music theory book, and I think for several years that was like my favorite thing. Um, so I think I'm gonna do a little chord progression here. I'm gonna start with C chord. And let's see. I think we'll do it. Okay. We'll do third one. Oh, I guess technically second. C on top. And one more. Yeah, I think this will work. So let's do it. So the chord progression will be. So not the most fancy thing, but it works. Okay. So this is one of those like more technical drawings. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this. Okay, now this one. And this one. And then here. Because yeah, I think that works. I'm actually really happy with how these are turning out. like the more technical drawings I've been doing, like I don't know, it's going better than expected. It's kind of fun. My partner was like, "Wait, did you like have like a stencil or something?" No, I'm hand doing it, but it comes from years of like handwriting stuff. So if I can have a moment to study my hand, I'm actually not bad at this sort of handwriting. Yeah, I remember as like a kid, like I was always so excited when we got to do treble clefs in the theory book. I thought they were so pretty. And so thanks to I guess like 10-year-old mini me for being good at doing treble clefs. Bass clefs were always the ones where it's like, I don't know. They were not my favorite. I think that works. So chords, that's what we're doing there. Now let's do a little bit of erasing. I need to get a better eraser. But you know, that's actually working better than I thought it would. Okay, now the question is, what color do we want to douse this thing in? Because let's see, we've done a lot of colors recently. I think. Let's do a nice. I don't think that we have done a good yellow, actually, weirdly enough. I think we're gonna start with like a really light yellow, but then add touches of like lemon yellow and like douse this first though. So I'm finding with these sorts of drawings, I'm really liking the like getting it pretty wet and then adding in the color. Now we're going to do this color yellow, which is a very like faint yellow. And then we're gonna add in a little bit more of like this style of yellow. Ooh, that is a very bright yellow. Yeah, I need to fade that out a little bit. And add a little bit more of like a very neutral yellow. More of like a dusty yellow. Ooh. Probably a little bit too orange. So now we're gonna add just a bunch of this yellow in there. Oh yeah. There we go. Ta-da! I actually think that turned out pretty good. I would say for a very quick technical drawing this morning, not bad. So now we're going to do just a little touch of this. Actually, we're going to have to do just a touch of a lot of water to this. And then just do a little touch of just barely. There we go. I think that's gonna do it. Still didn't add too much. I need to do like this thing. Ta-da! There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, there we go. We got one down. And so we've got, let's see, got the soundboards and strings. We got our tuning pins. We got muffles. We got a harp cart. We got chords. We're doing pretty good on this, actually. So let's see what else we've got to be doing. Have the amp. Ooh, okay. So this is an interesting one. We've got glissandos, which is kind of an interesting technique because you kind of got notes. And do that. And then we can do kind of a okay, and then we can do kind of the just the direct line. Ooh, I'm kind of excited with this glissando picture. That turned out. Some of these are turning out better than like I thought they would. It's kind of fun to see. So let's take a look at this. So with glissandos, there's lots of ways to write them. So kind of the classic glissando that people are most familiar with, and probably even non-harpists seen the most of, is the squiggly line one, where it's basically you have your top note, you have your bottom note, and connecting the two, we've got this little squiggly line. Okay, so we got the squiggly line one. Then you also have some transcription softwares for glissandos will just use a straight line. So with those, you've got just a straight line connecting them. Sometimes it will just be a kind of a wavy line in the general shape that you need to be doing it. And sometimes it's just a squiggle. There we go. Okay, I actually really like how that glissando picture turned out. Like, turned out much better than I thought it was going to. Yay! Let's get rid of the pencil. Which mechanical pencil, definitely the way to go on this. Oh, that's pretty. It's actually really pretty. Okay, so we've got purples, we got pinks, we have greens, we have blues. There's kind of this pretty salmon color though. I think I'm gonna do No, actually not that color. I might just do a straight purple, though. Yeah, I think we might do this mauve purple. Add just a little more pink into it, I think. Yeah, I think we'll just add a little extra pink to it. There we go. Yay! Oh, good. Okay, well, guys, I gotta run. So we done for today, but yeah, I like how it turned out. I think it's good. So we now have our glissandos and our chords. So yay! So I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.